All right, let's try this again. We are going to do a take two of essential rewards, and I'm going to go back and delete the video that I did earlier because half of you can see it and half of you can't. So I don't know what is up with Facebook today, but it does not like me. Technology in general. Do you guys ever have those days? Technology in general is like not my friend. I need to be like Christy Dempsey and married to Jake, who is good with technology right now, because I am like, what is going on? I did this video like 6 hours ago and then stopped and went and worked on Live Your Passion Rally stuff for this weekend and came back to my phone blowing up with messages that nobody could see anything. So we're just going to do this again because it didn't save on my phone either. I don't know. So as you guys are jumping on, let me know if you are going to a Live Your Passion rally this weekend. Saturday, October 14th is our fall Live Your Passion rally. We are getting ready for a big one, big featured event here in Virginia. And are super, super excited for it. And I've been working on stuff all afternoon. It's always like the last 3 days before the rally is like sun up to sundown, and way past sundown it's just prep, because there's so much fun and there's so much good information to get to you guys. Awesome. I'm seeing you guys pop up. Somebody's going to a rally in Erie, Pennsylvania. That's awesome. My mom is from that area. And if you guys aren't going to a rally yet, totally go look. You can Google Live Your Passion Rally and pull up the Young Living website, and it'll give you a list of locations by state. So some of them may already be sold out. We closed our ticket sales October 4th, so our event has been closed for a week. Oh, Anchorage, Alaska, that's fun. But there are plenty of no, I won't say plenty. There are a few online options that you can get plugged into if there's no way for you to get to an in-person one, but the energy that comes from being at an in-person rally in a room full, whether your room is 5 people or 500 people, a room full of like-minded people who are excited to hear the announcements from corporate, who are excited to hear about new products. There are going to be so many new products launched this weekend. It's going to be incredible. And to just hear really good info from your leaders, from the people you look up to, maybe from people you've never met before. And it's just a really great way to meet friends, cross-line friends, people in your own team. I can't say enough about the Live Your Passion rallies and what they've done for the energy on our team and for the teams in our area. Ours is open to anybody who wants to come and who buys a ticket and comes. So we get folks from my own team, of course, but we get folks from all over the place. So if you guys are attending a rally this weekend, comment below and let me know where you are going. And while you guys do that, I'm going to jump in and tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Nicole Dodge. And I'm sorry if you're seeing this for the second time. Facebook and I are not friends today. My name is Nicole Dodge, and I live in Stanton, Virginia, with my husband, Andrew, who is a chiropractor, and my 3 kids, Luke, Josie, and Kate. Luke is 6, Josie will be 4 on Halloween, and Kate is 21 months. She will be 2 in January, and we are due with baby number 4 in March. So we are busy. Everybody's busy, right? You hear people say that all the time. I'm just so busy. I get it. I have only ever known a Young Living business with small children. I started growing my Young Living business when Josie, who's my second, was 4 months old. So I've always had a baby while I've grown a business. Always had a nursing baby, always had somebody with me for something all the time. So if you are a mom and you're feeling like, I don't know how I'm going to do this, I promise you, where there's a will, there's a way. And I think moms have a little bit of a leg up because we are master multitaskers. So I've been using Young Living, our family's been using Young Living for 6 years, since my son Luke was born. We've been Young Living members for 4.5 years, and we've been growing a Young Living business for 3.5 years. The reason that I've been using Young Living for 6 years but didn't get a membership for another 18 months is because I am the world's biggest skeptic. Do not tell me that a product you like is amazing, because I won't believe you. until I try it myself and I dissect it. And I'm really not that green personality that like over analyzes things. I'm super red and I just don't like to be pushed. I don't like to be talked into things that I am not ready for. So if it's not my decision, then it's not a good idea in my house. So I just ordered essential oils off of my sister-in-law's account for 18 months. And really the only reason that we got our own account was because they lived in Texas, where all of my uplines are. And a lot of the leaders in this group, everybody, except maybe Nicole Perez, I think everybody else is in Texas. So they're in Texas, and we moved back to Virginia. We used to live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and we moved back to Virginia, and it didn't make sense for them to ship oils to us anymore. Paying shipping twice was silly. But I actually have a background. My background is in marketing, and my college degree is in marketing. And the school that I went to is a very prestigious public school, but they taught in our marketing classes that network marketing was a business model, but maybe not a smart business move because not very many people are successful, and it's just better to put your energy into traditional business. So I thought that network marketing was a scam and wanted nothing to do with Young Living Oils because I knew that there was some sort of network marketing structure behind the company. So I was totally opposed to using Young Living and spent 18 months jumping from brand to brand to brand to try to find something that worked. Nothing worked like Young Living, and I kept showing back up at my sister-in-law's doorstep asking to borrow her oils. So lo and behold, we have a Young Living member. So if you guys have people in your lives who are total skeptics or who think that other brands are the best, stick with them, meet them where they are. They may very well come around, and maybe they will be the next diamond on your team. So we reached Diamond in November of last year, thanks to a post that I saw on Facebook several years ago from my good friend Cindy Hagerton, who was talking about how she had paid her mortgage with her Young Living paycheck. And you guys might know Cindy, or you may know her husband, Jim Bob, Dr. Jim Bob Hagerton. He does a lot of public education with essential oils, with Young Living, on lots of different topics. And you may be part of the EOC, his essential oil group. My husband, Andrew, used to work for Dr. Jim Bob when we lived in Texas, long before any of us knew a thing about Young Living, long before any of us used oils, and we've known them for a really long time. So when Cindy posted that she was paying her mortgage with her Young Living check, I thought that we must be doing something terribly wrong because I wasn't getting a check from Young Living, but we were teaching essential oils classes every single month because we had found so much benefit with using oils in our own family, and we felt like that was a really awesome way to teach our community, our new little community here in Stanton, how to take care of their bodies and their families in a really healthy way. So for an entire year, I taught essential oils classes. My husband and I taught essential oils classes from his office once a month. 6 to 8 people in each class. They were always full. We always had a waiting list, and I never signed a single person up because I didn't know that I could. I didn't know how that worked. I thought that was weird. I didn't want to know about the business side of things at all. So if you guys have ever done anything wrong in your business and you wonder if you can make a comeback from it, I'm here to tell you, you can. I have done so very many things wrong in this business, and the great thing is that as long as you're willing to learn from the mistake and do something different next time, you can go a very long way. Also learning to apologize to the people that you hurt or trampled on along the way is important too, because a lot of those people also are now in my downline, very thankfully, and I have to apologize to them every time I tell this story because they all bought bottles of Thieves and diffusers off of our chiropractic office shelves at full retail cost. I never told them about a premium starter kit because I didn't get started with a premium starter kit. I had no idea what a premium starter kit was, but I was happy to sell them a diffuser for $120. I was happy to sell them a bottle of Thieves for $45. And they spent, you know, for a diffuser and a bottle of Thieves, what they could have spent on a starter kit. So, promise, there's room for comeback, even if you do things very wrong from the get-go. We want to keep you in this group to help you from making the same mistakes that we have. So if you guys have not had a chance to watch all of the videos up until this point, please go back and do that. The videos up through this week are going to be a little bit longer because we want to share our stories with you so you know who the heck you're hearing from through the end of the year. But we are working to keep the rest of our videos to about 5 minutes. So please get in here, watch a video quickly, kind of get yourself back on track and get ready to put your head down and get into your day, okay? We don't want to take up time. We don't want to be time wasters. We want to add value to your day. So I think that is kind of my story. If you guys want to go find the rest of my story, it's in the 12 Days of Diamonds group. It's a really fun group to learn some really cool stuff from at some point too in your future. But for now, head down, silver bullet. That's what you're doing, right? We are going to talk tonight about essential rewards, which I love. And I'm going to tell you about my experience with essential rewards. Last week, Alyssa talked with you guys about kind of the basics of essential rewards, why you might want to be on it. And if you are in this group and you're not on essential rewards, she said it last week, I'm going to say it again. Push pause on this video right now. If you want to grow a Young Living business, you need to stop this video and make sure you're on essential rewards. I know we have some folks who are brand new in here, but if you are not utilizing essential rewards, there is no way that you can talk to anybody else about essential rewards. So I'm going to tell you kind of my experience with it and the point of view of a skeptic, because you're going to have those too, and kind of how to talk to some of the folks, maybe some moms in your downline, maybe the skeptics in your downline, or people who are not yet members, kind of how this program works. So for me, the biggest transition, it's a shift in thought process, ER, to me. It's a no-brainer once you understand how it works, but as someone who wants to help somebody else, it's the transition from I'd like to try a few products to I'm ready to change my lifestyle. Because somebody could buy one bottle of Thieves every year and keep their account open forever, right? But are you really helping them achieve their highest levels of wellness if they're just buying one bottle of Thieves and benefiting from one bottle of Thieves? And I'm going to say Thieves a lot in this video because that was the one oil that I used for a really long time. I didn't know what else was out there. I didn't know how to use anything else. So you could easily buy one bottle of Thieves and try a couple of products, or if you help people understand the value in oils, the value in essential rewards, you're going to help them transform their lifestyle instead of just using a few products, just using a few drops of oils, okay? From a business perspective, it also is making a transition from being a salesperson to being someone who earns residual income. So a salesperson helps someone get started with a starter kit. If that starter kit shows up at somebody's house and goes on their shelf and they never use it, then you've had a sale. You haven't helped anyone's lifestyle. Someone just spent $160 and wasted it, quite honestly. We want people using their oils. We want people to benefit from the product. Like most people don't just have $160 laying around that they just want to throw out the window. And we don't want people to feel like they wasted their money on oils. We want to help them and utilize the oils. So one of the things that we do on our team is always make sure that we are gifting new member resources for utilizing those premium starter kit oils. Because if they never use their premium starter kit oils, why are they going to want to buy anything else? If they can't see value in the very first things that they purchased, why would they buy anything else? So we want to help them get into that box, whether you go over to their house and help them walk through it. Maybe you have a gathering of all the new members on your team and you walk everybody through it, and maybe everybody makes roller bottles together. Maybe use the new DIY kit and do like a make and take, but find some way to help people use those oils, okay? Because then once they start seeing the value in oils, they're going to want to reorder. And once somebody gets on ER, you don't have to call them every month and go, hey, by the way, you should probably place this order because you're probably going to need thieves. Like, people start to think about what they need, and they start making those purchases, and they're excited for those purchases, and it doesn't take any effort from you. You're just educating on the products. You're not being a salesperson. You're just adding value to people's lives with some education, and they're in there taking care of their own orders. They're not relying on you. It's so much less effort on your end, I promise. Do the education up front, help understand their wellness needs, and help them, fill the cart the first couple times maybe, and then they're off. It's awesome. It's super exciting. Just keep providing that education for them. And that's what's going to give you that residual income. Then you're not just a salesperson. You're not just giving them a starter kit and saying, good luck. You are helping them with a lifestyle change, okay? So I'm a huge skeptic, and it took me, Alyssa said she jumped on ER like the very next month. So it took me 18 months to get my kit, right? And then it took me another year to get on Essential Rewards. And in that year, I lost out on somewhere around $1,000 in free product between the points that I could have had back and the freebies for hitting the promos, because I didn't understand how to place my orders to get the promos, okay? So lost out on a ton of free product. So my goal with Essential Rewards is always to make sure that other people aren't missing out and making the same mistakes that I did. Let me tell you why Essential Rewards was originally really appealing to me. So number one, it helped me to plan ahead. Rather than realizing that I had run out of 6 oils at once and I needed to place a $400 order to get all this stuff replaced, I started thinking ahead and going, okay, well, we're running low on lemon, and I think we have enough frankincense for a little while, and we really don't have enough peppermint. I started looking and taking inventory of the products on my shelves because I knew my ER date was coming up. I knew my ER order was coming up. So I was planning ahead. I don't know if you've realized this yet, but you cannot buy Young Living oils in Walmart. So if you need something at 3 a.m., if one of your children needs something at 3 a.m., you cannot run to Walmart and buy your Young Living oil that you ran out of because you didn't plan ahead. And I have had situations where this happens. Like, the best thing you could do is find a friend who's awake and go bang on somebody's door and say, do you have peppermint? Can I please borrow your peppermint? That's it. Otherwise, you're stuck with whatever alternative option that maybe wasn't your first choice. So you never want to be in an oils emergency. You want to have that oil ready and available when you need it. So ER was an awesome way for me to plan for those things. The second piece is that Young Living and ER helped me budget. You guys, we were looking for an additional source of income when Cindy posted that she had paid her mortgage with her Young Living check. I was working on like an income of $0. Like, it was crazy. We had just opened our practice. I had a baby and I was pregnant, and we were like struggling to pay bills. We were struggling to put food on the table. That is a whole nother story for a whole nother day. I will talk to you about that all day long, not on this video though. But from a mom's perspective, with very little money to spend, running out of 6 oils at once was not only an oils emergency, it became a financial emergency. I didn't have $400 or $600 or whatever it was to replace all of these products all at once. And so when I would place those orders, I would have to do one of two things. I would, one, have to put a ton of stuff on a credit card, which we were paying off several years later, or I would have to make a choice as to which wellness benefits my family could have that month. You know, I could find a way to do $200 worth of orders, but not $250, or whatever the case may be. And I would have to sit and go, okay, do I get the thieves or do I get the frankincense? What is the bigger priority in my family's health this month? Really, we need both of these oils, but we can't afford both of these oils. So I started taking stuff out of my cart and not being able to make that choice of health for my family because of the financial piece, okay? So when I learned about Essential Rewards, and I learned that each month it was, you know, I could choose what the amount was, but minimum 50 PV, $50, and 100 PV as I started to make commissions, I realized that $50 or $100 a month was so much more doable than random purchases of $300, of $400, because I could plan for a $50 or $100 purchase, as opposed to this emergency oil situation of, $300 or $400. So Essential Rewards is an amazing budgeting tool. If you are someone who, does not like to put stuff on credit cards, if you are someone who is trying to pay off debt, but you want to make those healthy choices for your family, you need to be on Essential Rewards, because it's going to help guide you in taking inventory of your items and making sure that you're prioritizing those health and wellness goals for your family, and that you're not having to pick and choose because you're out of 6 oils at once. Okay, so that was incredible when I realized that I could budget and plan ahead for my oils purchases. And then Essential Rewards helped me to earn free products. I'm not a couponer. I know Alyssa was talking about being a couponer. I'm not a couponer. We buy totally Whole Foods. She was talking about how you can't buy a whole lot of really healthy stuff with coupons, so I've never been a couponer. My husband's a chiropractor. He would die if I brought home the things that you can buy with coupons. So it doesn't take a couponer, though, to know that free is great, right? Free fits in my budget. My tiny budget is totally satisfied by free. So when I started to accumulate points, I realized that I had enough points in my bank to get my bottle of Thieves essential oil that I needed every month. I was like, oh my gosh, there's $30 from my oils budget that was, I saved it. So I can get another product that my family needs, and I don't have to think twice about it. I can get one more thing on this month's order, or 2 more things, or whatever the case may be. I was like, this is brilliant. This is amazing. And so I started to be so excited to have these points and have the chance. I valued those oils so much to have the chance to get those free products, you guys. And hello, how cool was it when someone started telling me about our oil-infused products? Like, I was so focused on just the oils that I was not venturing into anything else. I was using oils. And then somebody told me, with my love of Thieves, that I could just have my kids wash their hands every day with Thieves foaming hand soap, and which was a product I didn't have at the time. And all of a sudden, they have a topical dose of Thieves on their hands without me having to chase them around the house trying to roll Thieves up and down their spine or on the bottoms of their feet. So multiple times a day, my kids can be immersed in the goodness of essential oils just by washing their hands. Holy cow, like, sign me up for that hand soap. Get rid of the stuff in Walmart, from Walmart. That is amazing. So, and that's the case with any of our oil-infused products, you guys. You want to make sure that you're getting lavender in your body every day. Use our lavender shampoo. Use our lavender lotion. It doesn't take any sort of change in your routine, and you're getting oils topically on your skin every time you use those products. Like, to me, that is such a no-brainer, and from a mom perspective, so easy. Like, please sign me up for the easy button with oils. It's amazing. So the last reason that oils were so, or the ER was so interesting to me and exciting to me, was that as I started to make a little bit of money with Young Living by sharing the oils with a couple folks, my oils budget grew just a little bit. And then I started to realize that we had these promotional tiers, this tier of 100, this tier of, well, at the time, they didn't even have the 100 PV tier. 190 was the first one. So now you guys on Essential Rewards can get a promo just with a 100 PV order. You don't have to even do the 190 PV order, but at 190, 250, and at 300, and you're going to get free products. So I was having people ask me, hey, have you tried the Art Light Moisturizer? What do you think of it? And I would go, no, I haven't. I sure haven't. And I'd go look at the price of it and go, oh, that's just really not in my budget right now. I don't know what to do. And then it would show up on a promo, and I knew if I just, got the items that I needed, it would come to me for free. Or people would say, like, what else had I not tried? Breathe Again. I hadn't tried Breathe Again. thieves worked for everything for me, so I wasn't trying Breathe Again. And it came in a roller, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. I love this oil. This is so great. And then I had stories to share about this oil that came to me for free. So I was able to grow my business because I had more stories to share with people about these products that I may not have tried. They weren't at the top of my list of things to try. They weren't at the top of my list of things that I had in my oils budget to share with my my oils budget for my family. They weren't on that list, so they just got pushed to the side. We were going bare necessities at the beginning. But when I started to reach those promos, I started to get these products for free and had all these stories to share, which was amazing. And when I was reaching those promos, when I was placing a 250 PV order versus my original 50 PV order, I was earning points back faster, which meant I got so many more products back for free. So all in all, like, I just can't explain the benefit of Essential Rewards or emphasize it enough. It is so amazing. Even with something like Target Red Card, you're only going to get 5% back. And you guys, I've worked in marketing. I've worked in customer loyalty programs. Nobody's giving you 25% back. Like, go talk to your credit card company. They're not giving you 25% back on anything. Go talk to your, I don't know, our grocery store still gives me 10 points of gas per dollar. They're only giving me 10% back. And you know, you earn 10% back in ER for 3 months, and then you jump to 20%. Like, no other loyalty program does that. I have yet to find one. So when I tell people, like, from a marketing perspective, like, that gets me crazy excited. 2 years in, I'm earning 25% back. You cannot find anybody else to pay me that much back to shop with them. And I'm not a couponer, but from a marketing perspective, from a that's what I used to do from my job perspective, I thought they were crazy to give us that much back originally. I thought it must be a scam, everything's a scam, because I'm a skeptic. Not a scam. It's amazing. You guys should totally be utilizing Essential Rewards. So just to recap those, ER to the frugal mom that I was, and there are plenty of people. It doesn't have to be just frugal moms, but you should know how to talk to lots of people about Essential Rewards and find what is going to hit home with them the best. For me, it was that ER helped me plan ahead, helped me to budget, helped me to earn free products, and then helped me to take advantage of the monthly promotions so that I had more stories to share with my friends and my team as we were growing, which let them experience more products, gave them the confidence to try additional products. It's going to give you that residual income rather than just making you a salesperson. So I hope this video saves. I hope that this was helpful. If you guys have any questions at all, please ask them below. I'm more than happy to help. Please let me know that you're on Essential Rewards. Holy moly, if you are not on Essential Rewards, or if you have somebody in this group who's not on Essential Rewards yet, make sure they watch this video. They need to be on it, you guys. We want you to see nothing but huge success. I can't wait to see what new silvers come out of this group, and I can't wait to see what new diamonds come out of this group, because I know that you guys are in there, and I just can't wait to see who you are. All right, hope you guys have an amazing night, and have a great time at the Live Your Passion Rally this weekend. We'll talk to you soon.